Huge, amazing news just broke, and the cozy relationship between Saudi Arabia and the US government has officially ended. This is a major geopolitical shift in the international landscape. This is all happening right now because the Senate overpassed Barack Obama's veto on being able to sue Saudi Arabia. This is the first veto in Barack Obama's presidency. The first time that the Congress and the Senate actually had enough balls and said, you know what you're doing is freaking ridiculous, and we're all going to come together, Democrats and Republicans, which we hate each other, because you're so stupid, Obama. And then we're going to make sure that your veto doesn't pass. This all happened when the Senate and Congress passed a bill allowing victims' family members to sue Saudi Arabia after the 28 pages were declassified and showed how Saudi Arabia financed the 9/11 hijackers. When this happened, when this bill passed, obviously proving your major ally in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, gave all these money to terrorists, had paid for their flight schools, gave them apartments, had Saudi Arabian spies set them up here in the United States. It was actually the CIA who got them in from Saudi Arabia. 15 of the 19 hijackers came from Saudi Arabia. The 28 pages, when they were declassified, ultimately proved that. Just a few days ago, I made this video where I went off the veto with Barack Obama trying to stop this bill, which would allow 9/11 victims' family members to sue Saudi Arabia.
Warning, this video will have strong language. If you are sensitive to strong language or have minors around, please don't watch this video because I am fucking pissed off at.
Okay, that's enough. If you want to hear the whole tirade that I went on, go into the description below and watch this video because you could feel and sense the anger that I had because it was the most disgusting veto of his presidency. And just moments ago, the Senate overrid his veto in a stunning 97-1 vote. Only Chode Senator Harry Reid was the only one who voted against the majority of our representative government, and wanted this veto to pass. But this is the first override that the president had, and he only has 4 months left in office. This is extremely embarrassing because now there's nothing that Obama can do to stop victims' family members from taking Saudi Arabia to court, having discovery, and having justice and legal repercussions in a way where we could actually find out more truth behind that horrible day on September 11, 2001. And now Obama is stuck in a very awkward moment where he's actually defending this despotic, human rights violating country, Saudi Arabia. And the freaking White House has the balls to say that this is the most embarrassing thing that the United States Senate has done in decades. What? Wait, hold on. Seriously, now the White House is pissed at the majority of people saying, wait, we know Saudi Arabia was a part of 9/11. They helped 9/11 happen. Now we want to have justice for that. And the White House is standing and saying, no, this is disgusting that you guys want justice. This is what ultimately the White House, this is what Barack Obama is saying right now. Mr. Hope and Change, the man himself. And now his White House is saying to the members, this is a statement that the White House released, to the members of the United States Senate, only recently informed of the negative impacts of this bill on our service members and on our diplomats is in itself embarrassing. What? This is insane that the White House is even having the goal to say all this. Again, with 9/11, not only is Obama totally humiliated, but after those 28 pages came out, which we have documenting in a video here, we have all the evidence, we have the sources, we have the documents in this video that you're watching right now that you can watch in the description, proving how 28 pages prove that 9/11 was an inside job and how the United States not only took part in it, but the role that Saudi Arabia was involved in, they actually turned a blind eye to and allowed Saudi Arabia to maneuver some of these terrorists to allow them to do this. The United States and the CIA, especially with information that came out from Michael Springmeier, allowed the terrorists in when they were known terrorists from Saudi Arabia, gave them expedited passes into the United States. So it's not just Saudi Arabia who did 9/11. There's other elements, but now we're going to discover a lot more in these nice legal proceedings that are a beautiful egg in the face of Barack Obama. As we know, Saudi Arabia, the geopolitical repercussions are going to be huge because Saudi Arabia threatened to liquidate Treasury holdings if Congress passed this bill. Now this bill is law. We will see how Saudi Arabia will respond. We have seen Saudi Arabian newspapers connected to the government of Saudi Arabia say 9/11 was an inside job done by the US government. Now, 28 pages here prove it was Saudi Arabia's involvement as well. So now this whole constant back and forth hot egg kind of game that they're playing is unfolding right in front of us, and it's amazing and it's really incredible and it's fun to see explode right in front of Obama's freaking dumb face. Okay. And Obama even admitted himself, the seed money for Al Qaeda came from Saudi Arabia. Duh. And then it's just crazy because the relationship between the United States and Saudi Arabia is primarily based on oil. With the price of oil going down, we are seeing Russia, China, and India making moves against the petrodollar. With the failed pipeline that Saudi Arabia was supposed to build through Syria into Europe to bypass Russia, now Saudi Arabia is super pissed at the United States, especially with not being able to have their final mission with getting rid of Bashar al-Assad inside of Syria. But these two allies still were strong a few days ago, with the United States offering and giving too much freaking money, $115 billion in weapons within the next 8 years. Wait, this is, yeah, 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 $115 billion worth of weapons. It's within 8 years is given to freaking Saudi Arabia. This is nuts. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia takes those weapon deals, take those bombs that were sold through Hillary Clinton's State Department, through backdoor deals because Saudi Arabia was financing the Clinton Global Initiative and buying them out. Saudi Arabia uses those bombs and just killed 30 civilians in a water well. And now on a separate incident, they killed 32 civilians. So the relationship obviously is breaking up. Many war hawks and neoconservatives are saying that this will be devastating to our military because now other countries are going to hold us responsible, and there's going to be some secrets revealed by the other governments because of this move that Congress and the Senate has made that I am so entirely excited about, because what you're going to see unfold from today's action, the reverberations geopolitically, internationally, are going to be huge. And to get most of it, you have to be on this YouTube channel. So subscribe to youtube.com/WeAreChange, because we're going to keep you updated on all the major geopolitical news breaking. This is unfiltered, independent news, financed by you and made for you. Support us on wearechange.org/donate. Even a small donation means the world to us and keeps us fully free, fully independent, unfiltered, and there for you when no one else is. Thank you again so much for watching. Subscribe.